morning, you guys. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. I've got a huge setup, so you're going to be able to see overhead. Hopefully, let's make sure that we're good here. You guys can see overhead, and you can see me directly here, so talking to you. So fingers crossed this is going to go well because I'm using some new equipment. Today we're going to make some graduation leis. So this should be super duper fun. We're going to do a traditional lei. And then here I'm going to show you guys some of the setup I've got here. So we've got traditional lei with like candy bars that we're going to do together. And then I thought it'd be fun to do something fun and do like kind of a Lindor chocolate lei. And this is really fun because we're actually, Felicity and I, who is my daughter who's graduating, we're headed to Zurich on Sunday and we'll be going live from Zurich. So make sure you go check that out. And then I have a secret lei right here that we're going to do at the end. So come on in. If you guys don't mind coming in and saying hello in the chat so I can see that you're here, that would be incredible. And make sure that you can hear me. So I've got like a whole new setup today. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys can hear me and all the good things here. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started with this first lei. So, Saran wrap is your best friend for this. So this works really nicely. I'm also using twine today. So this twine is, I've got orange. She's a Bengal, so I'm doing orange, but I actually have red and blue as well. I don't have a whole bunch of twine cut up yet. I have a little bit, but what I would do is cut it to 12 inches in length. Okay, so 12 inches in length, and that'll be the size that I'm using for in between all the candies. Okay, for those of you who have had a senior, I would love to know in the chat what you have done for leis in the past. This is my first time making leis, you guys, so I'm really excited about it. So let me just show you guys with my this up and down here. I'm doing like a 12-ish, it's like almost 13-inch length for my string. And then the lei itself, which we're going to set up right now, is going to be saran wrap, and I'm going to do it about 40 to 45 inches. I'm going to push the secret stuff out of the way. Awesome. Thank you, Asia, for letting me know that you guys can hear me. So good. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way as well. Like, got all the things. Okay, so we're going to start with the saran wrap. And what I have here is, this is like so fantastic. If you can see these the way they've got the saran wraps where you can cut them, I must have been just buying like the old ones because I was like, wait, what is this? I've never seen it before. It really is nice. All right, I'm going to push everything out of the way. Come on in and say hello. If you can do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, like this video, that would be incredible. We've got so many fun live YouTube videos coming to you in the next several weeks, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm doing, it looks like about 42 inches here, and I'm just going to cut it off right here at the top. I'm going to move my saran wrap out of the way. We're going to start with kind of the traditional. I chose candy bars that Felicity in particular likes. And she loves Snicker bars. And she loves Twix. And she's okay about Kit Kats. But I wanted that little spark of red. I've been seeing all of these kids with really, really cute, let's see, let's do a pattern here, with really cute ribbon leis as well, and I kind of looked at some of those online. I think at some point it'd be really fun to do a ribbon lei. So, all right, so we've got a pattern going here. Let's do, oh, hello, it looks like it's Twix, Snickers, Kit Kat. This kind of reminds me of I better leave myself a little bit of room here at the top so I can put it all together. It reminds me of third grade math, like when you're like trying to look for the pattern. That's what I'm trying to do right here. I'm trying to look for the pattern. And fingers crossed it's long enough, because I just kind of measured my own neck to see what was going to work and gave myself a little extra. So I did about 42 inches. Looks like my pattern's going to be slightly off. I'm going to start and end with a Kit Kat, but that's okay. All right. Guys, I'm kind of nervous about this. I'm going to move this out of the way. And then all you do next is fold everything over. So I really want the fronts of these to be like the cutie thing on top of it. So I'm going to do this. And then I think you're supposed to just continue to wrap it around. Oh, this makes me quite nervous because I've never done this before. I'm lifting it up. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Okay. Have you guys done this before? Tell me you are much more adept at this than I am. I'm thinking I should have turned them upside down because, like, look, I'm having to tuck them underneath, which is not a bad thing. But maybe if I had done it upside down, you could have seen all the stuff in front. Okay. So pulled together here. Super cute. And now we're going to use our cute little strings to make the little markers in between, just to hold it together. Now this top one, I'm going to connect to my other side. So I'm not going to do it first. I'm just going to do this first one right here. Now, I have seen this. People will do like cute little ribbons that will be cute little bows. I have seen people do money. Have you guys seen that? Where they'll do like an accordion bowl. I am quite lazy, and we're going to just do knots. And part of this is because I'm making her 3 lays, and I just think it'll be a lot to have all of those ribbons as well. I just think they'll be a little bit annoying on her neck. So instead, I am just going to tie them into knots, and then I'm going to trim down all of these ribbon areas so that they're just nice and short. That way she just has a really nice clean lay. I'm really nervous this is not going to go all the way around my neck, but I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? While I'm doing this, I will tell you this Maycember has been nuttier than normal. Every year I'm like, it's going to be great. It's going to be no big deal. But some of you may have seen on my Instagram feed that Josh and I went to Disneyland for the weekend a couple of weekends ago. And then with all this graduation stuff going on, we've got family parties, we have school and church parties, we've had banquets for our kids' activities, and it has just been a little bit nutty. We also just finished 5 weeks of launching in Design Suite and at the university. So there's been a lot going on. And while I'm doing this, actually, I'm going to throw this up here. You guys can see this. If you have not seen this yet, this right here, I'm going to flip through it in a second for you guys to take a look at. This is our new University of Arts and Design Artboard magazine. This is completely done by our student body. Asia Fillmore was our editor-in-chief for this, and she is one of our graders at the university. And then I did creative direct this particular issue, but in future issues, the goal is to have Asia creative direct and have a student body editor-in-chief. And I cannot believe how amazing this turned out. This front cover was done by Shara Morton and Asia Fillmore, and it is the most beautiful magazine. And you can literally read this. You can see there's lots of surface pattern design in here, and then a student gallery if you want to check that out. But I cannot recommend enough that you go check out the online version at uad.education. It's totally free to read it. We have a free copy available. And then if you want a printed version, it's available on Amazon. So if you just go to uad.education, you can check out this new magazine. We plan on coming out with it 3 times a year. We'll have this was our first issue, which was the spring issue. And then we will have a fall issue and a winter issue. And we've got some really cool projects coming up at the universities. A lot of our students are going to be coming up into the entrepreneurial strategies class. That class in particular will be working with nonprofit groups and corporate groups on projects. So we're really excited to showcase some of the cool things there. You guys, that cut so nicely and so easily, I can't even believe it. So then I'm going to pull it together here. It's looking like it might be, I think, a little bit tight. Here, let me just see. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, that's okay. But I do think I'm going to make the next one a little bit longer. But do you guys kind of see? It's hard to see with my hair in the way. I think that's okay. We don't want it to be so long because that's, it's kind of a pain to have it super duper long. Okay, so we're just going to tie the ends of these up. I'm going to use another blue tie, and I'm just going to crisscross both of those, and I'm going to tie them together. I'm just using still these little extra threads here. This is my second graduate. I have 3 kids, and a second graduate's interesting. Our first daughter, who is currently in college, is autistic, and so she had a graduating class, a very, very tiny class of only about, I don't know. It was double digits. We'll just say that, okay? So not very many. And so to now do our second daughter, and it's like a huge class, like, I don't know, 250 students or so, maybe more. It's just been super interesting to see all the activities. She has a dance tonight. We had senior night, like for her merits. We had, I don't know, a number of different things. That's surprisingly comfortable. I'm like kind of surprised. She's a lot taller than me, but yeah, look how cute it is. Okay, I am going to make the next one a little bit longer. So let's take a look at that. All right, we are back to, look how cute that is. It's pretty darn cute. Okay, we are back to the saran wrap. We're not going to do our mystery one quite yet, but I think you guys will like the mystery one. If you have kids who have special loves of things, I just think it's really fun to do something that it's like a little more personalized. I do like these candy ones. I think they're really cute. I think they're super fun. I'll make this one extra long, you guys. But I think doing one that where like your kids are like, whoa, this is like, this feels like it's a lot about me, is always a really good thing. All right, I am making this one, I don't know, maybe 50 or so. I'm going to lose a lot of space on it because I think there's going to be a lot more ties on it. Okay, this one's really long, you guys. And here we go, cutting it. This is my mint chocolate one. So it's so fun because when Felicity and I were looking at her senior trip, she really loves whale sharks. And I thought that she would want to go swim with whales in Mexico, which I'm not going to do. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm scared of the open water. I am not a strong swimmer. It's probably just not for me. How about you guys in the chat? Any of you like really strong swimmers and you would just be like, yeah, that would be no problem at all for me to go swim in the ocean? Just seeing what you guys are saying. It says, my mic is too fuzzy. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Tell me how my voice sounds on this. Like, see if that's better. It might have been fuzzy because of my hair. Okay, I'm doing this is the caramel and then the milk chocolate. So she hates dark chocolate. She's not like the biggest fan of white chocolate. So that's why we're doing the Lindt milk and I'm doing the caramel. So I'm also a little nervous. I don't know how hot it's going to be. So anyway, see if that's better. Yeah. Like I just saw Tiffany say she's not really interested. No, she is not interested in swimming in the ocean with whale sharks. It just freaks me out, you guys. So anyway, I was like, she can go do that if she wants with her dad. But then I bribed her and we went to the Georgia Aquarium to get her to go to school. Does anybody else have seniors who had like serious senioritis? That was Felicity. We were really, really struggling and still kind of struggling. Like she literally walked out the door because they are doing their graduation, what's it called? Like to make sure their seating and stuff is all correct and they all know what to do. So that's happening at school today. So she made it. I think she made it on time, which is a miracle, you guys. It is an absolute miracle. So I'm going to put my hair off the mic because that might be causing the fuzziness. So for senior trip, I'm like scrolling through Instagram as one does. And I start seeing all of these videos of this theme park called Efteling. You guys heard of it? I'd never heard of it before. And last year I was in Amsterdam with my good friends, Nikki and Natalie. They're two fabulous CEOs of some other companies. And we like to get together a couple times a year. And we went to Amsterdam for a fun trip together. And I'd never heard of Efteling. It's about an hour south and it's a theme park and it's Grimm's fairy tale themed. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this looks amazing. So then I start getting, you guys know this, like if you like one video, suddenly I start getting served all these theme parks in Europe. So that's what happened. And we ended up deciding to go to two theme parks. We're going to Efteling up in Amsterdam, and then we're going to Europa Park in Rust, Germany. And we're flying into Zurich and we're kind of making a road trip of it. So I think that will be incredibly fun. Look how cute, you guys, like, so I haven't rolled it up or anything, but I've just laid it all out into this long, long lay. And then same thing here. I'm just going to fold over the first one. And I'm not worried about the fronts or anything on this. I'm worried about them all rolling away. There we go. And then I think I'm just I'm trying to decide, what do you guys think I should do? Should I roll it or should I fold it over? I'm like nervous to do either one of those things, especially live because I can't redo it. Okay, we're going to roll it. Okay, ready? Here we go. This might have been the wrong choice, but we're going to go for it. Roll, roll, roll. Oh, rolling seems to be working okay. It is kind of a longer piece to roll, but okay. That looks pretty darn good. Do you guys kind of see that? That rolling worked out pretty nicely. One twist them next. Yes, I like it, Miley. Yeah, Julie's saying to roll it. Asia all said to roll it. Okay, I think the rolling kind of worked. I believe these extras will be the parent tax, and I will be eating those. Okay, I'm going to do the orange for this one. I do have enough orange and blue here that I think I'm just going to use it for the last one, and we'll do a mix of colors. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start tying them. Anyway, so we're going to go to Efteling and we are going to go to Europa Park. And I'm hoping it's like this fun, magical experience before she leaves for college. She's going to the same college town as my oldest daughter, but they're going to two different schools. So they'll be near each other, and they're really only about 40 minutes away from me. So it's not that big of a deal. It's almost literally, you guys can tell me in the chat, like, where did you go to school? I grew up in Tennessee and I went to Utah for school. So it was kind of a big change, and there was no going home. There was no, like, I just kind of had to suck it up. And I did, I don't, you guys, I'm curious about you guys. I cried probably a lot the first 2 weeks, which is so funny because those college years are some of the funnest years as I look back. There's 12 of us in my college group that we still get together every year. I just went to one of their kids' weddings this last weekend. So if you guys follow me on Insta stories, I really try to post there what's kind of going on in my personal life. I always think it's fun to see what other people are doing. I personally am a little bit of a, I like to go check out and see what everybody's doing and what they're up to. So it's kind of fun. This is turning out so cute, you guys. And double duty getting this graduation stuff is so good. So you guys know that. So I'm in the barn right now, and it is not quite done. In fact, when you guys see it done, this wall right here is going to be wallpapered. So it'll be fun for you guys to see what that looks like once it's ready. We are hoping it'll be done in the next couple of weeks or so. But I basically moved in on Monday because it was Memorial Day, and I was like, I can't be in the house anymore. My kids are there. It's like everyone is very obnoxious and loud in there. And so I moved in basically 2 days ago, and it has been awesome. Still smells like construction. There's still a lot of construction stuff happening, but at least I'm in the space and I'm like able to work. So, yeah, it's been really good, but it's so funny because it's only been 2 days in, and you guys can't see him, but Thunder, who is my darling black dog, he has already figured out the routine. This morning, my kids left, my husband left, and I came into the house to grab some of these supplies, and he was right at the door because he was like, "How could you leave me? How could you leave me?" I know, like the worst dog mom ever. I was like, "Well, I thought you were with, the kids and Josh." And anyway, he like immediately, as I opened the door, shot out the door, ran to the barn, and just stood in front of the doors, waiting for me to open it so that he could come in and join me. So I think Thunder is going to be hanging out with me in the barn every day because he does not want to be alone. And I even brought his dog bed in here so that he had a place to hang out. Okay, I'm going to let you guys see this so far. How cute is this? So I'm just going to trim off. You can see I just ran out of orange, but I'm just going to trim this off and add the last little bit. This is actually super fun because it's like you guys know, designer me is like, oh, red, yellow, and orange. We've got a gorgeous analogous color scheme going on here. By accident, it's even set up correctly. Yellow, orange, red. So enjoy that analogous color scheme that happened by accident, basically. All right, as I'm finishing this, why don't I tell you guys what's going on this summer? So if you're like, hey, what's happening? What's going to happen here on the YouTube live channel? First of all, I have tons of guests coming on. We have crafters, designers. So we're super excited about that. And as the barn gets finished, you're going to see more in-person guests, which we're really excited about that. Some designers and guests that you might know that maybe you don't realize I'm very, very good friends with. So that's kind of fun. Second of all, we will be doing design boot camps every single month. So if you're looking for one, come check out a design boot camp at designsuitecourses.com/design bootcamp. And then finally, we are right now enrolling for fall of 2025. This is our last time we'll be offering a discount. So if you're looking for the discount, please come check us out. So we are doing these events called Design Your Future. And the next one is coming up in June. I think it's June 25th, but don't quote me on that. But if you want to go check it out, just go to uad.education. You are going to see Design Your Future events on the homepage so that you can go check it out. This is really fun. It's just a 3-hour event. We do all at one go. And we introduce you to faculty. We give you some information on courses. Now, those of you who are checking out the magazine, you can see what the students are doing because it's like all showcasing student work. Okay, I'm just going to show this to you guys. I'm going to do a switch. All right. Oh my gosh, I love this one. I really love this one. It's so cute. Okay, so same thing on that last one. I'm just going to crisscross this top one, and I'm going to put it together. Now, so far I have done craft activities that I'm like, I'm doing partially for myself and partially for you if you want some cute ideas. Just so you know, this summer I'm starting a series of bad crafting videos. What does that mean? If you're like, what does that mean, Carina? So there are so many amazingly bad craft videos out there. And I've been sent several of these from my friends, from people that are CEOs of other companies. They're like, Carina, you've got to do this video. And they're just a little disgusting. And I'm going to recreate those for you. So stay tuned. I think you're really going to enjoy it. I might have some guests come help me with them because some of them are incredibly disgusting. And you're not going to want to miss, especially how they go live. Okay. How did I do on that one? That one's cute. I like that. So we got the two. We've got one that's a little shorter. And we've got one that's a little longer, which is fun. She also has a couple of honor badges. Are you guys ready for the reveal of what we're going to do? Just like the secret reveal of what we're going to do for the last one. I don't know if this is going to work, you guys. And it might be very bulky for her, but this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like trying to find something so fun and so different that your kid is like, that is so fun. That is for me. Okay, you guys ready for this? Do you see what these are? These are Pokemon packs. So Felicity has recently become a big fan of Pokemon again. So we're going to make a Pokemon Lei. I don't know if this is going to be good, but we're certainly going to try it. This one I'm going to make extra long because I'm a little nervous about getting all of these in here. And I think it's okay that it's long because she's going to be excited to cut them all out. Okay. Those of you in the chat, tell me something that you would put in a lei for your kid that you think that they would really love and think is super fun. All right. For mine, it's Pokemon packs. So I have, as you can see here, I have, I think like 12 packs. I'm kind of in total disbelief on how many people are still into Pokemon. Are you guys seeing this same thing that I am? So there's like a, what's it called? It's a gaming cube or gaming vending machine for Pokemon cards that people can buy from. And at my local Smith's, they stock it once a week. I think they've been stocking it more than that, but they stock it usually at like Tuesdays. And there's a line. My husband went and stood in line one day to try to get Felicity some cards for her birthday. And the line was out the door long and sold out before he could even really get there. I was like, what? Is this real? Like people are that into Pokemon still? That just seems so crazy to me. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. I might have to double up some packs, but I guess we're going to find out and see. Oh, yes, I love. Tiffany says I would put money in it. Julie says my kids would like Lego minifigures. What a good idea. Miley says my nephew took off with mine from when I worked at Warner Brothers at a Pokemon. I can't read it. Because it's so far away. This is my first time doing this, you guys, and I put the computer like over this way and my cameras are over here. Some bad choices. I'm going to learn, you guys. I'm going to get better at this. Okay, I'm going to throw these back here. This is like so long. I'm trying to see your guys' comment. Shara says, money for my adult children, for sure. Baseball cards and maybe art supplies. That's what someone else said. Maybe art supplies. I love that so much. Okay, so we're going to see if these look any good. We can find out from her. I'm sure I'll post on Instagram stories. Like, was that comfortable? Did you mind wearing it? Was it like kind of fun? Because to me, it would be a total like conversation starter. Okay, I'm going to be smart about this one. This one, I'm going to start it here and I'm going to go, I want it to fold over and then I want to turn it again. So I'm going to go downward on this. And I don't know how far away I need to go in order to get these to tie. This is the hard part about trying to do some kind of card here, because I don't know how it's really going to go. I'm also trying to mix it up, but I don't know that I'm doing a very good job of it. Attempting, guys. All right, so I have like 2 extra packs, and I think I'm just going to double up on a couple of these so it feels like a big surprise that she has like a couple of packs that are like doubled up. And then I'm going to fold over the first one, and then I think I'm going to flip. I think we're going to do a flip, flip, flip method here. I know you guys can't see the whole thing because it's so long, but I think you get the idea, right? Okay, ready? Let's go. Flip. Oh gosh, you guys. Oh, I didn't take everything with it. Thankfully, it's saran wrap, so it's going to be fine. Oh, you guys, this is going to be tough. I'm just like turning them over now to see if I can get it to turn, because you can see my little edge here kind of didn't work. I think folding over would have been better for these, so you guys can learn from my bad mistakes here. The first couple worked great, but not the rest of these. I'm going to pull this over so you guys can kind of see how I wrestle with this. She's going to be super surprised by this because I don't think she's expecting anything really. So for me to make any lays at all. And I think it'll be fun for her to see this video after the fact so she can watch me struggle with this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just fold over on this side because folding over seems like it works a little bit better. It is a little bulky, the ones that have 2. It's a little bit bulkier, and maybe I could have left it out, but it's basically a present. I don't know how much lays cost these days, but I'm going to tell you this Pokemon lei was not cheap because it's pretty expensive to buy these Pokemon packs. I guess if I had done individual cards, it would have been cheaper, but oh well. Okay. Now, I don't know if these little guys are going to work. Oh, you guys, I think I'm going to have to cut new ones. So let's cut new ones. And let's see. I'm going to do the red on this because I haven't done red yet. And I think I'm going to have to just cut and make this as I go. No pre-cut. And so you can see, like, I don't want to do it too tight because otherwise it will break. So I would say just be really careful with it. If you're doing like baseball cards, some of you had some cute ideas with money. So the money one that I've seen, you create a bow tie out of the dollar bill or the $5 bill or whatever bill you're doing. And you accordion fold it, and then you can actually use it as the ribbon as well. So like you can, like you'll tie it with the ribbon directly on here. I didn't do that because I mean, I guess she does need money, but I'm not giving her any. She's just getting candy and Pokemon cards, you know. So there it is. I can't see your guys' comments, but I'm going to check them out here in a second. So, so this summer, lots of YouTube lives. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't liked this video yet, do me a favor and like this video. Any other videos that you are watching, it just really helps the channel continue to grow and allows me to do more fun things with you guys, which is always fun, right? It's just always super duper fun. So Design Your Life, or Design Your Life is our podcast, our exclusive private podcast. But the Design Your Future event, if any of you want to come to that, I would love to see you at one of those. We're really excited about fall. We're kind of starting a new cohort. It's the last chance to get the discount to come into the university. After that, it just goes back to our normal pricing because this was our first year getting you guys through. It's also been fun because as a small private university, we get to know you. You know, the faculty really gets to know you. I get to know you. Our graders get to know you. And it's really incredible and fun. So we feel really, really grateful to be able to do that with you. Some of the classes that we teach are not traditional classes. We have a surface pattern design class that covers scrapbooking, it covers wallpaper, it covers, of course, fabric, right? We have a class for die cut designing. So you can do laser or die cut. So that could be any kind of machine, and how to make things in 3D. We hope in the future to offer more courses that are product-based, so you get to make some choices. We're really excited about that. But while we are kind of little and more intimate, we are putting everyone on the same path, making sure that you're getting the education that really you need in order to start your business. Font design. We have a lot of font designers this semester. The other big class this semester is exploration for painting in painting and illustration. That's taught by our faculty member, Jamie White. I've been told it's a fun class. Anyone who's here who's currently taking that class, you guys can let me know. Miley says cheaper, but not as much fun. Yeah, I agree with you. Candy is cheaper, not quite as much fun as money. Agreed there. So anyway, I would love to know in the chat, those of you who are here hanging out with me, are you guys doing anything fun this summer? So fun vacations, fun family activities, anyone going anywhere good? This is my summer of craziness. So I'll tell you guys where I'm going and you're going to see some of this on the channel. It's so big. It's so big, but so crazy and fun. I'm like loving it so much. Okay, so I am going to get it together right here. Okay. So I'll tell you guys where I'm going and then I'm excited to see where you guys are headed off to. So we're headed to Netherlands, some France, some Zurich, or some Switzerland and some Germany this, well, just in a couple of weeks. A little bit later this year, we are, my family's going on an Alaska cruise, but I'm probably not going to do a Design Around the World video for it. There's a number of reasons for this, but the number one reason is because the cruise line that we're going with, we have made the decision we are never cruising with them again. So it's a little bit unfortunate. We're really sad about it, but they made a really kind of big error and sold our rooms off. Then tried to make us pay an extra $4,000 basically for those same rooms. And we just decided that ethically, like, they're probably not a great line, which is funny because we've been with them. We've probably gone on 4 cruises with them, but we will not be using them again. And if you guys want to know, I'll probably talk more in depth as I kind of get closer to it, but we won't do a Design Around the World video for like showcasing their cruise line because we're not going to recommend their cruise line to anyone. It's really unfortunate. So there's that. We are going to go on it because we would have canceled it, but my sisters are all going with their kids, and we were just like, we can't rebook the entire thing. So it was just going to be way too hard. So we are doing that, but we are very excited about Alaska. I think Alaska will be amazing, and I'm sure that we will show it on Instagram stories. But if you see the cruise line, just know we are never going to be cruising with them again. And then the second thing is I'm going to Korea and Japan. So I'm super excited about that. So I'll show you guys that. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Here we go. Can she handle the Pokemon card lei with the Lindt chocolate lei with the candy lei? Gosh, those turned out to be 3 different sizes, and I quite like them. I think she's going to be super excited about them. What do you guys think? Pretty cute, right? I am like really pleased. I wasn't sure how this Pokemon was going to turn out. So hopefully you guys like it. I'm going to check your guys' comments here. Hold on. Let's just see if I can see them to see what you guys are talking about here. And I'm going to also take these off so that you guys can look at them. Woo! Here. I like the 3 different sizes, you guys. So like if you have a chance to like kind of vary the sizes, do one a little shorter. I would start at 40 inches and then do the second one more like 45 or 50. And then do the third one much, much longer. Thanks, you guys. Tiffany says, nowhere spectacular, but the hubby and I are going to Cancun for our cousin's 30-year vow renewal next week. Oh my gosh, so fun. I'm so glad you guys like them. Sorry, I'm coming in closer so I can see your guys' comments. Shara's going to Cancun in September, and Miley is going on an Alaska cruise. Shara says, I'm headed to Nashville as well. Shara is for Nashville. Well, your Nashville area. Oh, Asia says she's headed to Nashville as well. That's super funny. Hold on, I'm going to bring my computer over so I can talk to you guys. I've got like a million things hooked up to it, but then I can chat with you guys a little bit and switch this. Making attempts here, you guys, to be proactive about my tech here. Alaskan cruise. Shara says she is loving Jamie's painting class at the university. Only in week 2 and already learned so much. I think that class is going to be incredible. I'm really excited you're liking it, Shara. So yes, that's so funny because Asia's going to Nashville to see Shara, which I love. Super good. Cancun sounds fun. Has any of you gone to Cancun and Cabo? I'm curious which you like better. Anyway, these did turn out super duper fun. I like all the places you guys are going. Anybody else have a graduate this year? I think Asia does. Asia has a graduate. I have a graduate. Any of the rest of you guys watching this, leave us a comment and tell us who's graduating, where they're going. I am excited because we're like registered for school. You guys even hear me over these like so much saran wrap. We're registered for college. We've got our classes. We've got an apartment. And both kids are off and going, so we only have one more left at home. So I only have to do this one more time, which seems so crazy. It goes so fast, you guys. Does it not? It just goes so fast. I can't believe I have 2 leaving the house. And it kind of happened fast for us because our oldest daughter lived at home for the first 2 years and went to a local community college, which was the best decision for her. It was really good. We were so grateful. Now she is at a much bigger private school, and it's been a little bit more of a transition, but she's only been down there for 4 months, and now we're sending our second one off. So like we're like losing 2 almost like at the same time, which seems so insane. We're really grateful for them. They're good kiddos, and anyway, it's fun to see them, and I'm glad they're not too far away because I think I would be much sadder. I've seen some of my friends send their kids off to college and they're much, much sadder than me. And I'm like, oh, I'm still going to see mine. They come back on the weekends. And although I want to see, this middle child of mine is very social is the word I'm going to use. She's social. And so I don't know how much she's going to come back. Oh, Asia says hers was last year, but she had 2 nephews that graduated. Yeah, my nephew's graduating today. So we're going to go to his today, and then we're going to go to Felicity's tomorrow. You guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you find some bad crafting videos, like really terrible, that you would love to see me recreate, please, please, please leave me the link in one of my comments on YouTube so I can see it, because I would love to do it. I have one in particular that we're going to kick things off with in the next, well, when I get back from Europe. And by the way, we are going to go live in Europe, but weird times, right? Because we're on a totally different time zone. So our plan is to go live and to show you Efteling Park and show you Europa Park and kind of let you in on the magic of being in Europe with us without any of the jet lag. But unfortunately also without any of the food. We will probably be showing you so much food. If you watch my Disneyland thing, like that's the main thing that I love to do. Josh and I will go to sporting events, and I'm like so about sporting, but it's hilarious because he will watch the event and then I will go dig out all the food and see what's going on to see if there's anything good. So anyway, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Great midweek activity. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you YouTube Live and on Insta stories over the next week from Europe. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.